Most people think intelligence is about IQ. Some think it's emotional intelligence. But there's a third type that silently controls your success, relationships, and money: psychological intelligence. And here's the scary part: highly educated people often lack it completely. Section 1: What it actually is. Psychological intelligence is not about being smart. It's about understanding how humans actually behave, including yourself, not how they claim to behave. Psychologists define it as the ability to recognize hidden motives, predict emotional reactions, understand power dynamics, and regulate your own cognitive biases. People with high psychological intelligence don't react quickly. They observe first, interpret second, act last. And this is why two equally talented people end up with completely different lives. Section 2: Why most people never develop it. Here's a hard truth backed by cognitive psychology. Your brain prefers comfort over accuracy. Studies on cognitive bias show that most people believe what protects their ego, avoid information that challenges their self-image, confuse confidence with competence. That's why psychological intelligence doesn't grow automatically with age or education. It grows only when someone is willing to question their own thoughts, and most people never do. Section 3: The illusion of being smart. Research on the Dunning-Kruger effect shows something uncomfortable. People with low understanding often believe they understand the most. But psychologically intelligent people do the opposite. They constantly assume, "I might be wrong, let me observe more." That single mental habit makes them better decision makers, better negotiators, and harder to manipulate. So the real question becomes, can this skill be trained? Yes, and science is very clear about how. Section 4: How psychological intelligence actually increases. Not through motivation, not through affirmations, but through pattern recognition and emotional regulation. Neuroscience shows that people with higher psychological intelligence do three things differently. First, they delay emotional reactions for a few seconds. That pause activates the prefrontal cortex, the part responsible for logic and judgment. Second, they study people in low-stakes situations. How someone treats waiters, handles disagreement, or responds to silence tells more than words ever will. Third, they analyze outcomes, not intentions. Psychologically intelligent people don't ask, "What did they mean?" They ask, "What actually happened?" This is why they appear calm under pressure, not because they feel less, but because they understand what feelings do to decisions. Section 5: Why this skill quietly decides your future. Psychological intelligence influences who you trust, who you avoid, when you speak, and when you stay silent. Over time, these small decisions compound, and that's why some people seem to win without being the smartest in the room. They simply understand human behavior better than others. Psychological intelligence isn't about control, it's about clarity. When you understand people, you stop being surprised by them. And when you understand yourself, you stop sabotaging your own growth. That's the skill most people never develop, not because it's hard, but because it requires honesty with your own mind.